Yeah, Hammerfest Day 2. I'm joined with Idiom. How are you guys doing?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah,
Very well,
excellent.
yeah. It's a very cold room, but yeah, it's going
I
alright.
was going to say, we've been here since about 10, half past 10. Is it sunny outside?
Not really.
Yeah,
Is it?
overcasty. It's like not raining.
Yeah, that's good for England though, isn't it? It's not raining, so it's going alright.
Excellent. Yeah, when we turned up, it was foggy, so we had no idea what the.
Yeah, no, it's still really cold.
It's not great.
So, did you travel down yesterday or just turn up today?
We played a show last night in Liverpool.
All right.
We left straight after, so we arrived here about 3 in the morning, hit our chalet, straight to bed. On the way we were saying like, yeah, we're just going to get there, have some beers, party, it's going to be amazing. And we all got there, we were like, nah, let's just
So you're already living the rock and roll lifestyle, really.
Well-
Gigging, getting all your gear into the van, bang, off to the next
Oh
one.
yeah, well we're actually finishing this festival and then we're going straight to Southampton to play Hammerfest on stage 2. And then we've got press all day there, so we've literally got to drive through the night tonight, 5.5 to 6 hour drive. Just pin it to Southampton. The gigs are worth it, so.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. So let's have a chat about your band. How long have you guys been together?
ages.
Ages.
Like, yeah, I don't know exactly.
8 years?
Quite a while, yeah. Quite a while,
years
yeah.
now?
Something, yeah.
7, 8 years, about that time. Since first as young lads just jamming in the room together.
Yeah.
Me and Grant started the band originally, years ago. But
Yeah.
been touring for about 6 now. Solid, doing good tours and
Yeah.
support tours and stuff and festivals. So it's about 6 years now.
Any good? You supported any good names? Anyone you've been really stumped about being on the support?
Devil Driver, we toured with them.
Yeah, 36 Crazy Fest,
Toured with them.
Skindred.
Head PE, we toured with them as well.
Yeah, Head P was our first one. That was really cool. I think we'd only been a band for a bit, not very long, so we were rusty anyway. I think we'd only played about 6 shows out of our hometown, and suddenly we were on a tour bus with Head P to the UK and Europe. We were just I'd hate to see some of those shows back and be like, what were we doing?
We had a year to make a band basically. It's because I sold their t-shirts the year before, and they were like, next time we come over, you can tour with us. And lo and behold, true to their word, Head P emailed saying, do you want to come and live on the tour bus with us and tour? And we were like,
You all right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So banged set together, got a CD, we were off.
I think our set was the only songs we had. When you do a set, you go you just pick the best ones. We only had about 5 songs, so we were just we'll use them, yeah. If we had an encore, and go on.
Hey, so it's just a valuable experience when you think about for a young band to be straight on the tour, not just UK but Europe as well. So.
Oh, it's amazing. We loved playing Germany and the countries that we went, Italy, and they were amazing. There's a different culture. People are different. It's
Yeah, they treat you really well out there.
yeah, they do. And we went back later on From Autumn to Ashes. We did some shows at Bring Me the Horizon as well over there, and we did a lot more of Europe then.
Yeah.
And saw a lot more of it Prague, and
Yeah.
it was so amazing to do that and live on the buses. But when you come back and you got to work hard in your own country, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Back in the van.
But it's good. We love it.
I noticed you've got your skateboarders. Does that travel around with you? Wherever you
Yeah,
go?
we have a couple in the van. None of us are skaters.
Yeah,
We just use them to get around. I'm a BMXer and do motocross, and everyone else does their kind of thing. We all do extreme sports. But these are just for.
Putting the amps on.
Well, no, I forget.
That's a really good idea. We should
We've
do
not
that.
even done
Why
that.
haven't we done that?
I don't know.
Brilliant.
But no, we were just at stage 2. It's pretty far away from here, right?
Yeah.
So I just skated over. There's a hill, I nearly fell off.
Yeah.
So your music, how would you guys actually describe your particular style of the genre?
It's hard, really. We just play music that we really love to hear. So we kind of we all got very different influences, but I don't know. I guess a lot of us listen to Deftones and things like that. So we grew up with that sort of 90s era, I guess. But we just kind of play along those sort of lines. But it's everything that we just really enjoy playing. So we play a lot of stuff that's just fun.
Yeah.
So we're not a very I don't know. It's hard to put it.
There's no gimmick or.
No, yeah.
You don't look at a band and there's nothing that you look at this instantly and go, oh yeah, they're like that or like that. We just make tunes and we just
I think if you saw a photo of all of us together, you'd probably be like, how do they?
Yeah.
They don't look the same.
Our drummer only likes Tupac, didn't he?
Yeah, and Foo Fighters.
Tupac and Foo Fighters. So it's and our guitarist loves like Dimmu Borgir and other bands that
I can't even pronounce half the bands.
No.
Chris likes, so.
But you think that makes it interesting as well, because you've got multiple influences converging into like one unit, but also at the same time you're stumping like music journalists because they can't then grab you and go, oh right, you're pigeonholed into that, pigeonholed into that.
And I feel that can be a little bit of a burden because
They're like,
because they don't know, they just sort of it's hard when you do something original. I think it's really easy to jump on the bandwagon and be like, right, I'm in a new band now and I want it to sound a bit like Cyanosis, let's all make that music, and then band, next thing you know, you could be doing those tours, but to be still amongst it and touring for 9 years down the line off your own back, no labels before where we are now. Obviously we've got stuff now, but before that we did it all on our own, and I guess it's humbling to us to have kept doing it and not changed and not gone, oh right, Bring Me the Horizon's cool, let's do that, or like old metal, let's do Megadeth. You know, it's just, we don't want to do that, we want to do what we do. And
that's it. It's stamping your own originality within the genre and then saying, no, we ain't changing.
Exactly it. But it is hard that way. It's harder that way.
Yeah, it's extremely hard because we talk to quite a lot of bands who try to make themselves like the original thing and an original sound. They do that on one album and suddenly they release another album and it's like, hang on, what are you doing?
Different, yeah, definitely.
It's like you've so much changed, and it's like, no, you've either decided to hit something too wrong, or you need to get back to what you said the original game plan was.
If you make a record if you set out to make a record, if you set out to do anything, you set out to paint a picture of something, specific, chances are that picture's not going to be as good as something that you just went for and did, and that's what we're trying to steer away from. Like, we're just recording a new album now, and in all honesty, we're in the process of trying to keep it as much like Idiom as we can, because it's hard not to go, that's in, so do that. It's really hard to steer away from that. I believe we do it a bit. I believe we do enough.
So when's your new album due to be released?
One of them is on the front cover of Metal Hammer at the moment.
Excellent.
And then it goes out again on Metal Hammer next month exclusively with W.H. Smiths.
Yeah.
And then we've got like a gap, and I think the next one comes out around May on the front cover of Metal Hammer again.
Yeah.
And then there's another gap, and I think another one comes out on Metal Hammer. So we've got 3 EPs coming out to make an album.
Metal Hammer really helping us out, brilliant.
They are.
That's really
Thank
cool.
you, Metal Hammer.
cheers,
You
man.
are amazing. They are amazing. They're really helping us out. So it's great that they've come on board with us. And they reviewed us like 6 years ago, didn't they? Saying like, these guys are like the new Faith No More.
Yeah, they've always had so
us.
much faith in us, haven't they, those guys? Like, always, Metal Hammer have always been really good to us, and it's amazing that they're actually gone like, we could probably do with a hand, just like help us out, and they're really like trying to help us project our music to their audience, which is really great. And, like, doing a festival like this and being on the second stage, we're on like 8 o'clock, so it's just quite a good slot. So they're obviously they believe in what we're doing. So it's great that they're giving us a platform to use that.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So obviously Hammerfest Days about Southampton. What else is in the books for 2014?
So far, a tour in May is definitely, I think that's already started to be promoted. So there's a tour in May, there's a few shows in April, and we're going to see a hometown show come in there just so we can get back home. We haven't been home for a while, we played at home, so that'd be nice to get back there. And just dropping our new albums and seeing what comes around. I mean, last year we did a lot of festivals, like we did Download, and we did NAS Festival and Redfest and Hit the Deck and Big Takedown. There's a lot of festivals you can't go back the second year, so and I will be surprised if you see us on some of the major festivals this year, but we're definitely going to be around doing as many festivals and as many gigs as we can.
That's one of the good things which I do like about like the major commercial classified commercial festivals like the Downloads and stuff like that, is they have that policy where if you've been there 1 year, you're not allowed.
It is a good idea.
Because otherwise it's like,
all the time. Yeah, definitely.
It's like people want to see different. They want to see you. They see you for like the 30, 45-minute set, which you get at a major festival, and then it opens their eyes because they've never seen you before, and that's how you obviously bring new fans.
Oh,
in.
totally. Like Download massively helped our band. You couldn't get in our tent last year. It was so rammed.
It's crazy.
It's absolutely amazing to have that tent. I saw the tent all weekend, and it was. We really had the best possible scenario we could have had that day. You couldn't move, people were going mad. So that helped us out. We've had that moment. We'll just wait for the next. Wait for the next one to come around. Might be later today. You don't know.
It'd be good to do some European festivals. That'd be good to do.
Yeah.
They always look so good.
We do,
And I said there's some major European festivals. Some major ones.
I'd love to be a part of all that.
And possibly Americas.
We'd massively want to live in
That would be
Los
the
Angeles.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah. Anyone in LA
So,
watching,
yeah.
if you want to put us on,
We'll come over.
we'll play.
There's some again some really good touring festivals across America as well.
Yeah.
So.
South by Southwest is one
Yeah.
of them, isn't it? Yeah.
And then you've
Great.
also got the Australian one.
Yeah, we'd love to go and do that. Our friends.
Soundwave.
The Soundwave.
Just went over and
That'd be
did Soundwave,
amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love to just be a roadie there or something. Just to be there, just to be in Australia, just be like kicking back, watching bands.
Absolutely crazy. Well, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for taking time out and
cheers,
chatting
no
with us today. Enjoy Hammerfest, enjoy Southampton, and enjoy the rest of 2014.
Cheers.
We'll
Hope it all
do.
goes well
See
for
you
you.
again. Thank
Most
you very
definitely,
much.
man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.